Let's go ahead and read the prompt. Based on the text, this team, which is text 1, and the author of text 2 would agree with which statement about the microbes? Text 1. Microbes are tiny organisms in the soil, water, and air. They thrive even in harsh conditions. That's why these guys were surprised when the soil samples they collected from extremely cold, dry area in Antarctica didn't seem to contain any life. The finding doesn't prove that there are no microbes, but the team says it does suggest that the environment severely restricts their survival. So when they tested their sample in an area that has harsh conditions, they didn't seem to find any microbes. Going to the next passage, microbes are found in virtually every environment on Earth, so it's unlikely that they would be completely absent from their study site no matter how extreme the environment is. There were probably so few organisms in the samples that current technology couldn't detect them. But since a spoonful of a typical soil elsewhere might contain billions of microbes, the presence of so few in the Antarctic samples would show how challenging the conditions are. So text 1 seemed to say that there are no microbes at all. Text 2 says that there are some, but they both agree that there are very, very difficult conditions that severely restrict the existence of the microbes in the area. And that matches answer choice D. Most microbes are probably unable to withstand the soil conditions at the Antarctic study site. So let's look at some wrong answers. Most microbes are better able to survive in environments with extremely dry conditions than environments with harsh. Well, right here, we're seeing that the extremely cold, dry area was seen as a disadvantage for the microbes. So A is actually the opposite of what's said. B, a much higher number of microbes would probably be found if another sample of soil were taken from the Antarctic site. Well, we didn't really see anything that would suggest that. Both samples were taken as indicative of the conditions that were there. Looking at C, microbes are likely difficult to detect in the soil at the Antarctic site because they tend to be smaller than microbes found elsewhere. We definitely didn't see anything about certain microbes being smaller than other microbes. So that's a little off. And like we said, the answer is D.